So I think everything you do is a risk, and it all depends on how much you calculate it. You know, every day you wake up, it's a risk, and every day that you are in business for yourself, there's no guarantees that there'll be a tomorrow. It's just how much do you calculate your risk. Now, I've failed way more than I have succeeded, but my successes basically have paid off, so my failures have fueled them. Um, you know, of course, I'm a risk taker. I don't wake up every day and punch the clock for somebody else, and I'm always thinking about a new way to invent the wheel and a new way to keep my business and people around me afloat and successful and happy. So I think I'm a risk taker, but this is all I know. You know, I couldn't really tell you at what level I am a risk taker. I'm not a heavy gambler per se, but you know, I try to make the safest bet as possible. My inspirations come from everywhere. It comes from everyday people. It comes from when I go out to the clubs and party and I see what dudes are wearing and you know where the movement is going. Obviously, the people I love, my kids, you know, people around me, and you know, there's also iconic figures such as Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X, as well as Steven Spielberg inspires me. So I get inspiration from any and everywhere. The biggest thing that turns me off are people that that don't have morals. You know, I can accept anybody for anything they are, but when they can't accept what they do and they portray something different, that is the biggest turnoff per se. You know, so you know, moral characters, you know, and people who make excuses, thieves, liars, lazy people. Those are the type of people that turn me off. Now, if you're lazy and you walk up to me and say, "Hey, I'm good at this, but I'm lazy as hell, so don't call me till 3 in the afternoon," then I know where we stand and we're cool. But other than that, if you're sitting there portraying one thing and doing the other, and I think there's a lack of character in the business as a whole, that is the biggest turnoff. I think the biggest obstacles in business is always to get everybody else on the same page of what you're doing. Whether it be your own staff, whether it be people backing you, people who are your partners, and of course, at the end of the day, it's going to be the consumer. So, biggest obstacles are always that, and that's an everyday challenge, especially when you're dealing with the staff over, you know, 50 to 100 people. To get 100 people to move in unison is a very difficult progress. I don't get many vacations, but my life is a vacation. You know, sometimes I'll be working in Miami, so I'll slip in time there. Sometimes in New York, I'll go fishing in the morning real quick or something like that. So I take little vacations here and there in my daily life, or I would just totally, you know, be fried as a workaholic. So I take vacations when I take them, whether it's an hour or a day.